Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing this in the afternoon. Yes, I'm Sharon Hazra and I'm from the department Media Studies and Journalism. So I'm in my third year, and I come from my hometown is Borishal, but I live in Dhaka. I've been living in Dhaka since the day I was born, and I'm only 19 years old. And yeah, I'm very young to be in a third year, but it doesn't matter. I'm here right now, and so I am doing my major in public relations, and I'm currently doing this course with Aminuzaman sir, and I know him from one course another, which was Comtech, and I really like him, and he's a really good teacher, and this course has been really fun. I'm really liking it, and I'm learning a lot of things about the internal communication we are learning about. He has taught us a lot of things, so that's it. Yeah, the only thing I'm like not happy about this course is that we are doing it in online, not going to university and doing the class face to face and having that interaction. But here we are now, we got no choice other than that. So yeah, that's me. I'm Sharon, and yeah, I'm very much keen to learn a lot and just take experiences and the knowledge from sir and the other people in my class who are very much intelligent and like very into this stuff, like internal communication and how to do things in an office work, because this will help us a lot. So by that, I'm gonna start with saying about the most interesting part of this whole video introduction is the presentation, is that like talking about myself and the thing about the pop culture I'm into. So I watch so I watch a lot of videos, YouTube, then like series, movies. I'm very much into those things, and as well books. I do read a lot of books, but not the bookish ones, but like the storybooks, the people write about romance and stuff. So I'm very much into thriller and then comedy, drama, into those things. But recently I've more been into fashion. Yeah, I'm more been into fashion, but I like fashion. I don't know if I'm fashionable or not, but I try to be. So I'm going to talk about The Devil Wear Prada. So it's a very, not a very old movie, but it was directed by David Franklin and was it was taken from a book written by Lauren Weisberger. So it starred Anne Hathaway, nominee award actress, and Meryl Streep. Yep. And this movie is all about fashion industry and how fashion industry changes people, changes the world, and how colors and fashion and trendy things come into knowledge to everyone, from like people who are not into fashion or they're into fashion. And this movie I really liked a lot because I'm into fashion, yes. And then I like Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep also. So the main gist of the story is that a girl who's a topper from Northwestern University comes to learn about journalism. Her major was journalism, but she came to New York and then applied a lot of for jobs, applied in a lot of centers for jobs. But she was chosen as an assistant for this very high fashion editor in chief of a magazine. Like the magazine was called Runaway, and she was like chosen to be the assistant of that editor in chief, Miranda Presley, the editor in chief. So whoever comes to learn in this like fashion industry, they learn a lot about the things. It can be used in many other fields, like offices, not only in fashion industry. Like you don't have to work in magazines or fashion houses to just know the knowledge to be working beside. But this movie inspired me a lot to learn about achievements, to be determined for your goals, and to communicate inside the office with your colleagues, to know them better, to know yourself better, like what you can do to be a better colleague, better assistant, or anything to be better to your boss and learn to listen and take help from others. It is not like you cannot take from others, like you should take from your colleagues to like gain your perspective more and gain the challenges, to know the challenges and get the experiences from you learn. So that's how this girl who just was a journalism major was all into fashion because of her like job. But she later in the end learned that it's not about fashion only, it's about how you grow yourself to be, how you gain these experiences and be a better person, better version of yourself, so you can gain that confidence, that communication level to work with every each department of your office center. And I like that she gained so much from being an assistant that she became like, she later became to be like working in a very high office, which was the New York Mirror, as she was a journalism major. So I really liked this movie as it was fashion, first of all, yeah, and then you learn to get yourself more, than how you can manage yourself in an office, communicating yourself into the office so that you can like be better for yourself and for the other people you're working with, and share the knowledge, gain the knowledge, and just gain your intellectual strength, I guess, yeah. So I like this movie really a lot. I'm more into these movies like drama and the comedy thing, but it was really fun to watch the movie again for this presentation. And I just forgot how good the movie was, and I'm more into this stuff, yeah. I like watching series, as I told, and movies, and this was a very fun experience to watch that movie for the, I don't know how many times, for the fourth or fifth time maybe. For this presentation I did watch it again and learned, and I missed a lot of things that I didn't get the last time I watched, but this time I learned a lot of from the movie, of the internal communication, like learning how to speak with your peers and how to do better in your job, not just feel like discomfort or not encouraged enough to do anything when the pressure comes. You learn, you take it, and you learn from it to grow better, to work with yourself and with your boss and the colleagues, and just take in all and give it to the other people so you can be better for yourself. So that's what I would like to say about this video presentation and the movie I watched, and I tried to relate with the course I'm doing, which is the internal communication, taken by our most beloved sir, Aminuzzamar sir. Thank you for listening to me. This was a great pleasure to share my knowledge about what I learned by the movie and about myself to you all people, and thank you. Bye.